Perfect. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Hey. Already at 1,034. You're very famous, my friend. You're very popular. That was like what, 5 minutes ago?
That was literally like 5 minutes ago.
It's ridiculous, man.
That's funny as shit. Okay, so let's. Let me finagling. I'm a finagle. All right. What's up, Bar Chats? I'm Jay.
I'm Deuce.
And we're Bar Chats.
Hey.
For those, it's a little distorted.
All right, let's finagle.
Let's finagle.
Let's
How's
fix
that?
This. Let's fix this audio.
Because now it should be not distorted.
How's the
Hella
yeah,
distorted.
check
Oh,
one,
shit.
check two. Check one, check two.
It's good. It should be better now.
check.
Yeah?
Checkity,
Okay,
check,
perfect.
Checkity, check.
Perfect. All right, guys. So for those that are listening on the podcast, thank you for tuning in again. For those that are on the stream and checking us out on our YouTube, thank you for hanging out with us. First things first, I'm the realist.
Worst come to worst, my people come first.
Hey.
Dilated peoples.
No, but honestly, there's a reason why Deuce and I are drinking water.
Yes. Yes.
We are drinking water
Yes.
for a good reason.
And you see how mine's almost gone.
Yeah, I have another one right there on standby for you.
I had
We just got back from the LA Beer Festival. For those that are watching right now, I am sporting.
Premature clap.
I'm sporting one of the gear that I bought, and there's a story behind it. We'll talk about that brewery at that point. But yes, premature clap. It's okay as long as it's not premature ejaculation.
Hey!
Hey! All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. No, I'm just playing. But yes, we just got back from the LA Beer Festival. Had a great time.
Yeah, man.
Great fucking time.
That was a great time.
A shout out to all of the warriors out there, man. All the brewers.
Shout out to Merce, man.
Merce, bro.
Oh, like to be such a fan and to see that he got a beer with New World Ales, man.
New World Ales.
That was kind of hard.
Shout out to Mark from New World Ales.
Yeah.
He is the owner and brewer.
Yeah. His beers are great.
Beers are amazing. I'm sporting right now. Let me go grab that hat really quick because I gotta show that hat.
It's a very functional hat. Functionality. That's the key word. That's the word of the day.
Functionality is key.
Look
Here
at
we
his
go.
hat.
So we got his nice. You got laces just in case you miss your laces. All right. But sometimes you need a place to hide your stash.
I need to hide my stash.
And you hide your stash old school inside your hat.
Got a place to hide your stash.
Shit. And it says NWA.
Hey.
That's so dope.
W. No, this is a great hat. I love the laces on here, and sometimes you gotta tie some laces under your chin. You on a boat ride or something, you don't want it to fall off, or you're tired of it being on your head, so maybe tie it a little bit around your neck, let it hang down. I just like the functionality of the hat, bro. I thought it was pretty dope.
It's super dope.
And Mark, and the NWA part, that's a nice little touch.
Yeah, they had cold cheese. Oh man, what was it? It was all right. So 86 kickflip.
Yep, and then they had cold cheese Crusaders. Yes.
Yes. So
FS 6%.
Man, huge shout out to them. Huge shout out to the Inquisitors, which is another. There's so many.
It's a lot, bro.
We saw Cynthia.
You gotta go to our IG.
Sour Sellers.
Gotta go to our IG. I did a very quick just scroll up. I didn't say nothing. You just have to read the images on the IG because it's over 80 breweries, guys. But I will say this, and maybe they're gonna come at 5 p.m. But this company wasn't there.
Yes.
And it's on my 80 breweries list, but they weren't there.
They were not
there.
there.
And I how I know?
Everyone, literally.
Everybody. Whittier, do with the shirt with the Whittier shirt. Whittier Brewery shirt guy. You guys aren't here, are you? And I'm like, I don't represent the company. I'm just wearing the shirt. I thought it was cool. It's a nice brewery that a lot of people don't know about. I know about them. Are they here? No, they're not.
They are not.
I didn't have any beer from them. But let me know if you see them. So yeah, they weren't there. And at least in the morning time, I know they have another one coming up or started probably right now.
Yeah, probably started.
But I didn't see them.
Yeah, I didn't see him either. We did here. So for those that have been keeping up with the IG, you know that I have been brewing homebrew.
Nice.
So this week, next week, sometime within the week, I will be bottling it, and we will have a tasting party with the fam. And we're of course we're gonna have it on our IG, so make sure to follow our IG at bar.chats. And we will hopefully, if I could get everything coordinated, we'll probably have an episode. Check us out on our YouTube channel as well. It's gonna be on there for sure. It's gonna be on there. But yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to the Inquisitors. Support home brewery. So they do not have an establishment, but they do have I guess you would say
backyard?
Literally they brew from their house.
Right.
And they have a function.
There you go, man.
They have an old school function.
That's how you gotta do it.
And everything that they have there, it's pretty much just like the homies hanging out, carne asada, chilling, just hanging out. And it got to the
best business ever.
And it got to the point where they pretty much just, hey, we're just trying to promote. Not only that, they're part of a huge movement to just bring home brewery to the light. So you'll see more about it in the future with me and Deuce. But yeah, I was super stoked to meet them. And then we have Cynthia, our homegirl from Sour Cellars. She was there.
Love her hustle, man.
Respect the hustle.
And
definitely respect the hustle.
Copenhagen.
Yes, next month she's gonna be in Copenhagen. Which is really cool because she instantly remembered us.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Cynthia.
She was like, yeah, I remember you. She was looking at you, and then she saw me. And of course, nobody can forget Deuce, man. I guess you gotta remember, like, Cynthia's like 5 feet tall, and then you got this like gigantic giant looking over you. Yeah, remember me? My arms out and shit because my little too tight shirt or whatever. And she's like, yes, I know who you are.
It was so funny.
That was cool. That was cool because it was like, yeah. She's like, yeah.
It's like I remember the beard. I remember the beard.
Yes, when she saw me. That was so funny. I was like, damn, okay, like yeah. And I had my shades and a hat on too. So that was so funny.
And it was super cool. And the girls were able to try a kettle sour versus a barrel aged sour. And
I mean, did they have both though? I don't think they had both.
No, but we did try the kettle sour.
I don't remember that. That was a long time.
No, but I'm saying in terms of the girls, like they tried.
I'm talking about today.
Yeah, they did. They tried a kettle sour.
Ones?
The one that the dirt sour. That was a kettle sour.
Yeah.
Versus our, the homies at Sour Cellars. And that's when Tasia was like,
okay, you're all right. You're right.
And Sarah and Tasia was like, holy shit. And even John was like, wow, this is a complete difference.
Yeah.
It was super clean. It was smooth. Everything that they described, you tasted. And again, if you haven't heard our episode about Sour Cellars, go to our website at barchats.net or on Spotify, Apple Music,
all
everywhere.
iHeartRadio.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you'll definitely see why they're world renowned.
Yes.
Literally, they taste good, man. I don't like sours, but I do like Sour Cellars.
Yes.
Sour Cellars, they have some really good sours, and they're very meticulous. And 36 months are longer is how they age all of their sours, and some they only bring out like once a year type thing.
Yes.
So
which is dope. It's
excited.
super cool.
I mean, I'm excited to get some more of their stuff too.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what else they come up with, because it takes a while.
Yeah,
being now understanding the process is like, holy shit, dude. I've been kind of like scratching my head. You walk in here and it smells like beer, like instant brew. Our clothes smell like brew because we have it in our closet, and it almost exploded. But there's another story for another day. We have pictures. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh man.
But yes, it is. Our homies at Brujeria, unfortunately, we're not there. But they did tell me, hey, dude, you got to do this, that, and the other. And what I'm noticing from the brewing community is that everyone's trying to help each other out, and it's kind of like a DIY trial and error until you make the shit you like. And then you and then you're like, oh,
like, cool. Now I need to duplicate this.
Yeah, now I got to redo this shit again. Which is super cool. But again, I say, like, it's one of those things where people just drink it. It's like, oh, I want to see how messed up I could get. But it's different. Like, you go, and I know Deuce as well. When we went, of course, we want to go have a good time, chill, check out the booths, taste everything we possibly can. Once we got there, bro, instant drinking. Yeah. Like, just from there to the end.
From the front of the door. Well, after the potties.
After the potties.
Then nothing but alcohol.
Yes.
Yes. And
yes, which is super dope.
And shout out to Papusas, right?
Yeah, the Papusaria.
Shout out to Papusaria. I think I said it right. They had some bomb ass food, man.
Yes, they did. Vicho Pupusas.
Yeah, Vicho Burger is what I had.
Yes.
That's probably not what it's called. But it was
Vicho
called
Sliders.
Vicho Slider. There we
go.
The
Vicho Sliders.
Vicho Slider.
We had the vegan pupusas.
Vegan.
The huertas, which is mixed, for those that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was amazing. It was really good. Super good. Again, huge shout out to all the breweries that went out. I'm trying to remember from the beginning. I know we had Founders.
The list, bro.
There's 80 of them. I'm trying the ones that were memorable. The only reason why I'm gonna say the ones that are memorable, just because I was able to talk to them and kind of I kind of pulled them to the side and they spent a little bit of time with me. Mm-hmm. It's Cali Craft Brewing, the guys that make Tiki Time and Cool Kids from North Cal. I told them, hey, it's our homebrew, and whenever I tell them that, it seems like they get super excited and they just want to talk, which is great.
Did you see Sage?
I did not see Sage.
It says Sage is there. It says Frogtown Brewery.
I saw Frogtown. I did see Frogtown. I did not see
Frogtown.
I did see Frogtown because they were in the back. They were right near the Inquisitors.
I wanted to try Laverne.
I didn't see Laverne either.
Saw Rogue,
Elysian. So Elysian had a pumpkin spice.
Recorded and came back. I didn't see them though.
I did, but their tent was already down. Sure? Yeah, their tent was already down. Yeah. So I did see was it fucking Elysian. So Elysian had a pumpkin spice ale that tapped out the first 10 minutes.
Oh, so they had something else.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, oh, you just got space dust. So I was like, I drink space dust all the time.
Yeah, no, because when we got there, we got there a little bit earlier, and we walked in, and I was like, all right, left or right.
Tap out so quick,
bro. They tapped out. Yeah, they tapped out. They sick ass tapped out, bro. It must have been like a 2-gallon tank, like a small tank.
They just wanted to see what people thought. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that shit tapped out within the first 10 minutes.
Oh, so you didn't get to taste it.
I didn't get to taste it. No, I didn't taste it. Okay. But honorable mentions. Founders with their tequila, Mas Agave.
Oh, that was Founders that had that.
Yes, Mas Agave ale.
That is something that is not for my friend here, but
I didn't
all
like
of us though. Bomb as shit, guys.
If you like tequila,
man,
yeah, that's your jam.
it was smooth. That's all I gotta say with that one. It was really good. It's tasty. I mean, everything you want, man.
Yeah, super good, super
And
good.
yes, you get that tequila smell. So you do have to like tequila.
Yeah. So if you like cocktails, I
don't really like cocktails, but it had like it was just juice. It was like juice to me.
I bet for everyone has a different palate. That's why you got to try everything. That's the great thing about going to beer festivals is that especially going with people with different palates is like, hey, try this. You might not like it. Somebody else might. And then you guys could talk about it. And that's the great thing about, bar chats and how we interact with just overall people. But so like I said, honorable mentions, founders, Cali Craft.
Mm-hmm.
We had, of course, our guys at Inquisitors. We have everybody we pretty much mentioned. And then L. Smith. L. Smith was there.
Yeah, I only saw one drink. Well, no, it's two, but I mean, I want the stouts, man. If I'm getting L. Smith, I want a stout. But yeah, what they had is still good.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it was such a short. Okay, so
we had 3 hours to drink 80 breweries of beer, and they usually all have two beers.
2 beers.
So you got to think that it's do the math, 160 drinks.
Yeah.
Nah, we didn't have enough time for that.
No, we didn't.
And I mean, it's probably not 160 because, like I said, I think a couple people weren't there. But let's just say 60 of the 80 came though. That's still a lot. That's 120 beers. Yeah, we didn't drink 120.
we did
I
not.
don't think we would have had this podcast if we drank 120 beers.
Yeah, no, it was pretty insane. But it was definitely
cool though.
I will say that I did get my $50 worth.
Yeah, sure.
Just because of the awesome environment.
Yeah.
So they had the DJs, and they were playing some 80 ratchet ass shit. I mean, like not 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I mean, fucking. It got to the point where we were standing in front of which one was it? It was Rogue. Was it Rogue? We were standing in front of Rogue, and it was like ratchet song after ratchet song after ratchet song, and Tasia and Janet and fuck me too. Shit, I started dancing. If you go ahead on our IG, you can see me bust a move here and there. Try to do the worm and shit. But yeah, it's funny. You definitely gotta check it out. Go to our bar chats IG at bar.chats. Fucking hilarious. If you want to see a fat man dance, definitely thumbs up. But yeah, no, it was fun, man. Environment. It was just good to see everybody out. It just felt good. It felt good. Definitely a huge thumbs up when it comes down to everyone that was there. The band was pretty cool. They were playing a bunch of 80s shit. It was fun. It was really fun. I thought it was funny when we went to Jalisco Estrella, and it was very demographically separated. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a dick. I'm trying to be PC as fuck here, but I fuck, dude, I can't. I don't know. Point being is that there was nobody from Jalisco there.
Right. Yeah, they were.
There was nobody from Jalisco there, because I made a few comments in Spanish, and only one dude in front of me was dying, and he kind of just gave me the thumbs up, and we both ordered the same thing, and he just walked away and was like, "Hey, cheers, man! Like, keep rocking and rolling." But yeah, there's nobody from Jalisco there, but it was funny. This is why you gotta go to beer festivals, guys. So there's 2 packages and there's 2 different time slots. So there's a 12 to 3, which we went to, and then there's a 5 to 8. I will tell you this much: while we were walking out, I did randomly yell out, "Are you guys ready for round 2?"
Right.
And the majority of the brewers said no. Because I'm pretty sure they're tapped out.
I'm sorry. I'm getting ass whooped right now on one of my games. Look how many people attacking me, man.
Yeah, your fucking home base is about to get rocked, bro.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, they. Oh shit.
But yeah, no, it was just funny, and so if you go to a beer festival, highly recommend to just go in the morning and just, even if you could hack it through, try, but pace yourself. Unfortunately, when we were walking out, there was the ambulance there. Someone did pass out. Make sure to be super hydrated. It was a hot day. There, like I said, there was 2 packages. There is the general admission, which was just regular admission, which honestly, it was worth it. Definitely worth the $50. And then you have the $90 admission, which honestly sold out the first week.
Yeah.
It sold out the first week, and that's the beer connoisseur.
Right.
So the beer connoisseur, the only difference between the beer connoisseur and the general admission was that they were inside an AC room.
Right. I mean, this is not our first time going to Beer Fest. There's no reason to do it.
No.
All they do is go inside the door area that's behind usually where the cider area is.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to be over there, man? Away from everybody? Like, you still gotta go down and get you. It's not like they come to you and say, "What beers would you like? Here you go." You still gotta go down and go get beers and shit. So it makes no sense to do any of that, guys. Like, you know, I personally don't recommend it. Unless you're not trying to drink, you just want to watch people drink. There's really no point.
Look, I say, with those $40, get yourself some fucking bomb-ass pupusas.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Because there's a $40 difference. Use that $40 and buy food.
Right.
Because, yes, it's expensive because they have bomb food. You got bomb beer, you got bomb food.
Right.
A lot of the food trucks there are well-known spots that, honestly, even if it wasn't a festival, they would still be popping.
Yeah.
You know, remember when we went to I think it was a 4th of July about 2-3 years ago, before everything happened, when we found Man-Eating Plant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the reason why we went to this it wasn't even a beer festival, it was just like a hangout. I think they were having it's like a food thing. It was just before bar chats. And Janet, I think it was like a vegan, like some vegan festival, food fest, and they had one of my favorite places, which is Plant Food for People, and I love their tortas, and that's why I wanted to go, and it was at a brewery. So I told dudes, I was like, hey man, there's a fucking beer, like there's a food festival, a vegan food festival at a brewery, and he's like, fuck it, let's roll. So we went, we hung out, and we found Man-Eating Plant. And Man-Eating Plant, I'm telling you, you'll find the most ridiculously good food at festivals. That being said, I think Janet just walked in with our food. So technically, I have to be in Redondo Beach by 6:30.
Oh, sure.
Because we have I have another event to go to. This is something separate. It has nothing to do with bar chats. But my cousin has a coffee company called Grayscale, and they're based out of Downey. And if so, you're in the Downey area.
I've heard of Grayscale.
Yeah, so Grayscale. He's partners with the guys over there. Richie, shout out to Richie. Shout out to Oscar. But yeah, so they're actually giving coffee. Well, they're not giving, but they're not hosting. Fuck, they're going to be at an event. They're going to be at an event, and he told me if I wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, for sure. And he's like, oh, by the way, my water heater just blew out, so you might have to come to my house first. So I'm like, fuck, okay, cool. So, I've been talking to him. I gotta figure out what's going on. But it is like custom motorcycle shit. Thank you, love. Custom motorcycle stuff, and it's gonna be. I'll put this here for now. It's one of those things. Anywho, so we have a lot of stuff going on, and fun stuff. Honestly, guys, if you've never been to a festival of any kind or any event, fuck anything, go out. Like, enjoy life, guys. Please enjoy life. And talking about enjoying life, Deuce asked me a question before we started recording, and I think this will be a great time to start this conversation. Do you remember the?
Yeah. So it was another thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember right now. But I was talking about SiriusXM and why I received it, and then I had a good topic on there. But one of the good topics from the other day, I believe Friday, they were talking about Gabrielle Union. She has a new book out, and she's talking about her and Dwayne Wade's relationship, and how in the beginning of the relationship, the very beginning, they had a break, and then Dwayne Wade ended up having a kid from someone else, and how it really hurt her. And then you find out in the book that she actually had like 9 miscarriages, and then she had to have a kid by surrogacy. But I was saying all of that, and so not 100% that same scenario, but just the scenario of like, how would you feel if you were in a relationship with somebody, you cared about them, you guys either took a break or during the relationship, whatever, married, girlfriend, boyfriend, and they end up having a kid with someone else. If you had love for them, could you still stay in that relationship?
So I think the relationship aspect would be diminished if it wasn't wasn't my kid. But if I go into the relationship knowing that it's not my kid, that's a different story. Like if let's say Janet had a kid, and I was like, hey, you know what, we're gonna start a relationship. I know what I'm getting myself into. But if it's like, I go out, I have a kid with somebody else, and the relationship between me and Janet is, we work things out, we figure it out, but I still have this kid with this other person. It would definitely be challenging. Do I think I don't think the relationship will be the same. But knowing me, I'm a huge, when it comes down to family, I'm super huge on family. So if anything, and you could, everyone probably see this shit. It's like, I would be that like dope Uncle Jay.
Right.
Even is like, I don't care. I don't care if they're my kid or not. I just want them to at least have somewhat of a positive role model. If they don't have any positive male role models. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I am far from it. I'm probably the most fucking flawed human being on this planet. But I try to at least guide them and say, hey, do as I say, not as I do, kind of thing.
Right.
But I think the relationship aspect is the main thing that would suffer. And at that point, it would be more in terms of like, I'm putting myself as a me having a child with somebody else. But if Janet were to have a child with somebody else, like I wouldn't, like, our relationship would be not the same. But if the father of that child is completely absent, that's not that kid's fault. You know, yeah, mommy done gone fucked up. I'm not gonna, you know, it's cool, but you know, I'm not gonna be the one. It's like if they don't have anybody, shit, I would feel bad. I would feel bad. I think I would be like, hey, you know what? As long as he doesn't call me dad,
right.
I'm just Uncle Jay. It's like we could still hang out, do whatever, but our relationship will like just be at that point we're just homies, you know. But in terms of a romantic relationship, after probably 4 or 5 drinks, I would say fuck it. After a beer festival, fuck, why not?
Why not?
But it's just it is hard to see that. But if I go into it, it's completely different. Like what are your thoughts on it?
Well, you said a lot, so it's I'm trying to get your.
So would I still be with my partner? No. Would I help support the kid?
Oh, well, I guess there's 2 scenarios. So if in her scenario they had a break, he had a kid in that break, and then they got back together.
Well, it was a break,
if
though.
you're in that scenario, could you get in a relationship?
Nope.
So you guys had a break, she got pregnant, and you guys love each other though.
But she had a kid with somebody else?
She had a kid with someone else because she got pregnant.
I would say with every Hispanic mother would say, por pendeja. Because you're fucking dumb. You got pregnant because you're fucking dumb. Simple as that. Will I let you live it down? Probably not. Because I'm a dick like that. But por pendeja. That's it. Will I still love this individual? Yeah, I still will. But all right, I'm gonna quote my coworker. As long as he pays child support and I don't have to worry about shit, we Gucci. I as long as I see that check at the beginning of every month, we cool. Oh yeah, no, we straight. we fine. We fine as fuck. As long as I see that check come in every month, we're cool. I don't care. Because it's not my responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure that child grows up in a good home.
Right.
That's my responsibility. So, always food, always clothes, shit.
Yeah.
Making sure, as long as they're solid.
Right.
Emotional support, physical support, like yes, that's my job.
Right.
But shit, man, you done gone fucked up, G. You gotta pay. Like, you're being a dirtbag, like, you're just being a scumbag. Like, nah, bro, fuck that shit. What if I got your fucking sister pregnant? Like, I'm gonna do that to your fam. How you gonna feel about that shit?
Right.
Nah, you want to strangle my neck. Nah, you gonna pay. It's like, yes, well, I'm not gonna do that. Fucking court system better do that shit. If they don't, because we have seen situations, and Deuce and I know, like, there are scenarios and situations where that shit don't happen. But yeah, in that case, yeah, love, fucking, I don't know. I don't believe in that shit. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. And John's over there like, oh my god, this guy's drunk.
It's funny 'cause it's like all over with it, man. It's hard. It's a hard. It's a hard question.
It's definitely a hard question.
You definitely didn't have a direct answer.
No, because there's no direct answer.
There is though.
Okay, then tell me your direct answer.
I just feel like you don't have a direct answer, but that's good though.
Then what?
Good.
Then what is the direct answer?
Everybody's answer is gonna be different.
What's your direct
answer? You
answer?
didn't have a direct answer.
I don't because fuck it.
You had like different scenarios in your head, and you was like.
My answer is make sure I want to see that check.
Want to see the check.
I just want to see the check. That's my answer.
So if you see a check, yes.
Yes.
There you go.
If I see a check, yes. Yeah.
So if they got the money, does he have the money? Yes, I can take that ride.
Yes. Pretty much. As long as he got the money, we good. We good.
Right. Then there you go. That's an answer.
So what do you think about that? Well, what do you think about the situation in general? Not my fucking opinion.
Oh, I think that's very, very strong person. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't know about all of that. You know, I don't really get into celebrity. They're fucking people. I mean, people are people, whether they're rich or not. People still have fucking the same problems. It's just when you have more money, it's bigger fucking problems.
Right.
It's a whole nother level. Like, all people cheat, but when you got millions of dollars, I got to cheat in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. It's just now I have all the continents. You know. But anyway.
Right.
I'm just saying that just to say that, you know, we're all more alike than not alike, whether you have money or not. You know, people have different scenarios, different problems. I think it was brave what she did. I don't know, honestly. In my situation, if I'm already with someone, we break up, and then that person has kids when we're on our break, or a kid when we're on our break, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I mean, I've you know my situation. I'm in a relationship where my wife already has kids, but I feel like that's different though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I made that comment.
It's because you're already. I mean, if you're smart, if you think things through, you're already thinking in your head, okay, is this something I want to do?
Right.
And thinking about the long-term effect, because you're in this person's life now, and so whether you like it or not, you're going to be a person who is going to influence them, and you're going to have other people in their life, hopefully. And I mean, most guys will say hopefully not, because honestly, I think most guys don't want the guy to be involved because it's easier. It's easier that way. I mean, it's just sad but true. No guy involved, easy as shit, because you just get to do what the fuck you want to do. But and my scenario, they're both involved, so you have to be and this is what happens with that scenario. I'm talking about my scenario.
Right.
But in that type of scenario, you have to be a person who is able to think with a mature mindset. And that's really what it comes down to. Are you still a child? Are you a fucking adult now? Are you a whole person? Are you still a little kid? If you think like a little kid, you're thinking about like, nah, fuck that, I don't want no guy involved, Think about yourself. When you're thinking about others and being a mature adult, you're like, okay, I have to make things work. It's not going to always be what you like.
Right.
You kind of just got to deal with it, though. It's you implement some of the things you like to do. That person at the other household might implement some other things that you don't like. And you kind of just have to have an equal, medium in between that. And that's how you do it. That's really how you do it. It's blended. It's a blended family. That's how you do it.
Yeah, you see, that's why I'm never having kids. I'm getting fucking chop whenever I can.
I mean, life is life.
I bring that up I just piss people off when I say that shit. You have no idea how many times I've gotten shit from every fucking body. And it's just, you know what, dude? I say that if I have a kid, if I have a fucking kid, I have a fucking kid. Whatever. Do I plan to? No. Is it in the cards for me right now? No. I set alcohol above children all day. And that's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that. So, and when I say alcohol, I mean brewing, just learning the sciences. And there's a lot of shit I want to do first before I fucking have a psychopathic child running around, because I know this fucking minion that will come from my loins is gonna destroy the planet, and and I said it here first. Don't let him pass 30. Get him. No, it's not gonna happen, dude. If he does, dude, if he fucking cures cancer, that'd be great. You know, but fuck, knowing my track record. No, it is definitely a very hard thing to do, and yeah, I agree. She's very brave to do that, you know, and I applaud her, for doing that, you know, because it's definitely a challenging thing to. I know it's a challenging thing for other people to accept. Like, not only did the person you care about, you know, didn't care about you. And who knows, maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was like, fuck, it was too good. I forgot to pull out.
Shit.
Yeah. It was one of those fuck moments.
Yeah.
And who knows? We don't know the situation. And honestly, that shit it's happening right now. Like, it's literally, like, as we speak, someone just got pregnant accidentally.
Boom.
Like, somewhere in fucking Copenhagen. in Germany, Brazil, fucking Amsterdam.
Right.
Like, someone just got pregnant. Homeboy is like, fuck. So while we're over here having an awesome time at the beer festival,
Man.
drinking God knows
Having
what.
the best beers.
Yes. Someone just destroyed their life, which is awesome. No, it's not. Sorry. I shouldn't say that. Point being is that my fucking computer fell asleep. There we go. No, it's definitely an interesting topic, and I feel like
That's a good one, huh?
that was a great topic.
That was a good
That
one.
was a really good one. That's very a head scratcher. That's
Yeah,
definitely a
because it's
head-scratcher.
like, you know, does love prevail? Like, you know, like, how do you deal with that shit? Okay, another one. I've been watching a lot of interesting shows. So this one is
Cocaine and hookers.
It's marriage show. I got because I have Philo, so I get to watch like some certain from other channels and shit. But this one's from Oprah's network.
Okay.
And it's about marriage, love and marriage in Huntsville, something like that.
Right.
Huntsville, Alabama, and it's 3 couples, and they got to be lying about their fucking age, because it's like one guy says he's 37. And I'm like, so nigga, you my age? You look like 20 years older than me, though.
Wow.
Like, how the fuck are you 37?
It's the water.
And then his wife supposed to be like 34, and I'm looking at my wife like, there's no fucking way she's your age. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. You know, there's no way. She's younger than you. Like, come on. There's no. You know?
That's funny.
So they're lying about the age. First of all, I gotta say that first of all. But on the show, so it's a marriage show, right? And so first, I don't really like a lot of drama shows because not because I don't like drama, but I don't like seeing only black shows where they're only drama. I fucking hate that shit. It's like that's all you see. Black show, drama. Black show, drama. That's it. Not like, oh, we're a doctor, you know, a lawyer,
Right.
we're a head of a company, and you know, that's why one show that I watched called Sweet Life by Issa Rae, she created. I love the show. It's a little bit of drama, but all the people in there are in their 20s. One's a multi-millionaire already. He has a clothing brand. One's a producer. He has an artist coming out. One does catering, and she's very successful. They travel. They're fucking, you know, rich. And I like that shit. Thank you. Something else. And no, they ain't fucking rapping and fucking NBA player, none of that shit. You know what I mean? So other shit that
Right.
black people do, because we do other shit. But you know, but I digress. But this show is all the drama. It's all the tea. Everybody's gonna love it, you know. And I'm not running from that. But the scenario is, so this one guy, the guy says he's 37, who clearly not. He no, you guys watch it. You tell me if he look again. So I'm about to be 37.
Right.
And tell me if he looks like he's my age. That's all I want to know. Because he doesn't. He
That's
just
funny.
does not. And he's way better shape than I am. So if he look old in that shape, because if I was in that shape, you really be like, oh hell no, you look hella young. Motherfucker look old. So anyway, he's he's with his wife, and his wife's beautiful though, you know.
Okay.
And she they have 3 kids together, and I guess he's saying, oh, I hung around people around here that cheat, and basically that's how I learned to cheat. He's like, I don't want to have a bunch of them. I'm just gonna have one girl. So he's been fucking with the same girl for 3 years, right? His wife finds out about it. They try to work things out. And I kind of start the show basically when a girl calls, they're on their trip, they're going on a trip, and he already blocked their number. Like they've already discussed about this person, they've already been blocked. And she, you know, again, we don't know, but he's saying, she's saying that he said that he's not talking to her. She's calling though, it's a blocked number. Answer the phone just to see who it is. It's her. And then wife is saying hello. And she's like, and the lady's like, oh, put, you know, her husband on the phone. She knows her voice. They start having words. We don't see that on the TV show, but obviously it wasn't pleasant. After that, it was like, well, fuck you, I'm getting divorced. She like, she's going through it. Like every episode from that episode on, which is where I started watching the show, because I think it started on episode 5 or some shit. I don't know. That's all they had available. That was free on Philo. And so anyway, from that episode on, like she hates this motherfucker. Like she's like, I'm filing for a divorce. They have lots of assets, by the way. They have properties. She has like a beauty collection that's very successful. There, millions of dollars and shit. Huge ass fucking house. Like, so they have assets. So again, everybody can cheat, but there's different fucking levels. Oh, I got money, I can cheat all over the world. All right, oh, I cheat with the girl like down the street, you know, in El Monte or some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen to anybody. There's just different levels to it. On this one, it's a bigger level because like they have a lot of money, so there's a lot involved. And so I got to kind of see the marriage side because I never saw this side, you know. I don't really know a lot of people that have gotten divorced, you know, at my age, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just know people who just now got married. That's all I know. Either you just got married or you're like some of my friends who fucking been with their girl for like 20 years since fucking middle school type shit. And it's like, dude, you guys been married. I don't even want to hear about you just got married. You guys been together since fucking middle school, okay? You know what I'm saying? I do have friends like that. And it's like, I can't even see them with somebody else. It doesn't even make sense at this point, you know? And so they kind of had that kind of story. I think they've been together for like 11 years or some shit like that, marriage-wise. I think they were together another 7 years before that. So they've been together for a long time. And she's like, you know, hating him. He's like, okay, I'm ready to go ahead and move forward in this relationship and only be with her. And here's the thing. This is what I wanted to talk about. I had to give you the whole backstory to say this.
Okay.
So he's trying to work things out, and she's mad, rightfully so. But they also have a business together, so they're trying to make some business decisions together, which most of the shows they've been able to do, even though they have their marital problems. It starts getting rocky these last few episodes. And this one episode, he pulls her aside, as you should. If you have fucking issues, like, why do it in front of everybody, right?
Right.
So, hey, you know, I want you to back me up on this. I think this is going to be good for our business. Not talking about marriage. For our business, I think it's cool. Yeah, I think it's cool. All right, cool. They go sit down with everybody. She's like, nah, fuck that. He's going to do it. I'm not. And then, like, you know, puts them out there like that. And they're like looking at him like, I thought you said we cool. And she's like, I thought we were too. So he's pissed. And she's like, well, why are you so upset? Because we just had a convo, you know? And so I felt him. I'm like, yeah, if I just have a convo with you, I pulled you aside for a reason to not be embarrassed in front of all these motherfuckers, right? Or we could have just left and came back to the, you know, conversation at another time. And you like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm doing my own shit. It's funny as hell, but I can feel it from, like, a marriage standpoint.
We want prenup.
We want prenup. Yeah. Like, I couldn't believe that shit, man. And so she puts him out there like, well, maybe he'll find somebody that will agree with you, and she starts saying shit in front of all these people. I wanted to know how you felt about that type of situation, bro. Guy's fucked up. Obviously, the girl's mad. But he's been working on. He's going to therapy, bringing her to therapy and shit. And friends know about the fuck up because she's fucking telling every fucking body about it.
Right.
And he's just letting it, like, what can he do? He's just like, fuck it, I'm just going through it. And he's doing all his steps to move forward. Like, how do you feel about that scenario? Like, should he just say fuck this, or should he just keep trying and move forward to move forward in that relationship?
No, I will leave. How much do I have to pay to buy you out? That's it. Because this is not gonna work. That's my solid answer.
There you go.
Because you clearly see that the support is not there regardless whether you fuck up or not. Let's say you're trying, this, that, and the other, you're just a fucking douche, scumbag, whatever. Well, first and foremost, you fucked up. Don't expect a silver platter. But if the assets are both and she doesn't see that, or the partner, because at that point it's not even like my base helping me out, it's more like my partner. If she doesn't see the benefit for the company as a partner, I'm buying you out. How much you want? Oh, you don't want to sell? Okay, cool. Let's go to shareholders.
Okay.
Because it will never work. It will not. In his scenario, he's fucked. Simple as that. That's why, and there's certain things that, like, I have stuff, Janet has stuff, you have stuff. We all have our individual things that we do on our own, but we help each other out.
Right.
But it's more like, that's your thing. Hey, you think it's help me out? Or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And it's not a partnership. It's more like a think tank. I think that's great, and I feel that everyone should have their own project. But I've already seen, because of the business I'm in, I've seen partnerships
dissolve,
bro, and not just like, oh, we good, bro, like, I'm gonna go this way, you're gonna go that way. It's like, no, bro, you owe me $2 million. Like, when are you gonna pay me my $2 million? Yeah,
when money's involved, like,
yeah,
that's the type of money we talk. Like, we talk money like that. Like, she went to her accountant, bro, and I'm like, Jesus, I don't even know what the fuck I would do. Like, she wants a clean break. Like, they both want different things. She either wants a clean break or to stay in a relationship, right? Oh, by the way, she finds out she's pregnant. Anyway.
Oh,
and they ain't been fucking for a long time. They ain't been fucking for a while, but she finds out she's pregnant, and it's like 12 weeks or some shit. Yeah. So basically, pregnant. They stop. They basically he's been sleeping in another. They have a big ass house. He's been sleeping upstairs. Okay. Her husband.
Is that the baby's daddy?
Yes, her husband's kid.
Oh.
Yeah. No, well, as far as we know, she's faithful. But they stopped dealing with each other for the last 12
months.
Weeks.
Oh, 12 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? So 3 months or whatever. And he's been upstairs, and she's already like, look.
Do you live in Texas?
It's Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, no. Okay, then she's cool, bro.
Well, apparently not. Shit. So some new shit I heard. I get, man, like I said, this lawyer shit. Yo, fuck lawyers, man, by the way. The lawyer saying, hey, well, if you can prove that, because she's just getting advice. If you can prove that he's had infidelity, we can get you more money. Like, fuck you, man. And like, that's actually the question. If somebody gets in a divorce, do you guys feel that when you guys divorce, that one person should get more money than the other person when you guys did everything together, like 50-50 the whole fucking time?
No, 50-50 all the way.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. Like, she was pissing me off. Like, I get it. You're hurt. Emotions and money, let's not mix that shit together.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not put that, oh, well, fuck it, I hate you. Oof. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that do? Who's that helping? Who's that hurting? Like, she trying to get more money possibly, and it's just like, if this guy's working just as hard as you and has been, working his ass off just like you, because they said they started together, like cleaning toilets, and now they got this huge real estate business. How the fuck you gonna take more money? Like, that's the type of stuff that makes you really hate somebody. It's like, you're taking my money because you're mad. You know what I'm saying? You have a right to be mad, but I don't think this is my opinion, I don't think anybody has a right to take your fucking money because they're upset with you.
You see, and so
period.
So
I don't care what the situation is.
No, I'm 100%.
Just end it and then move on. Like, let me just take your shit too. Haha. Like, what the fuck is that about?
I am 1000% in agreement with you, but I do want to say this.
What?
So, I feel that if you want to take it, fucking take it. Here's the thing. Here's my. Let me make sure everybody understands.
Take it. Fucking take it.
If you want to take it, fucking take it.
Okay.
And I hope when you go to the bank, you get hit by a fucking bus and end up in the hospital and develop some kind of unknown goddamn disease.
That's some deep rooted anger there.
And I want you to call me so I can say, "Gotcha, bitch," and then I'll be happy. So
you'll be happy. All right.
Yes, it is messed up. I'm a horrible human being. Like I said, I'm not.
See, but those are words. We talk about this is going to happen. Like, this lawyer is going to find some shit where you're incriminated, and they're able to take, instead of the 50, we're gonna take 70%.
Yeah. So and
that's some fucked up shit.
It's messed up. It's messed up. But at the end of the day, bro, like, we know that the judicial system's all fucked up.
I think it's fucked up, man.
And
I really do.
Honestly, fuck. What could we do? I would just put all my money into a suitcase, and I ain't got shit.
I ain't got nothing, right?
I got crypto.
What bank account you see?
I got cryptocurrency.
It's all in cryptocurrency.
Honestly, that would be the smartest fucking thing to do.
The best thing is put that shit in crypto where nobody fucking
Ethereum, guys. Because I need that fucking V chain.
Can't do anything to it because it has no banks involved.
If you're going through a divorce and you need to save $2 million, buy fucking Bitcoin. Just buy it.
Put it in.
Just say fuck it. You're losing it anyways. Fuck it. Do not do that. That is super fucking illegal. Do not do that. But yeah, oh man, this is like
deep.
It's definitely deep. It's definitely
the
deep.
guy. This is the. I'll just say this last part about it. And I was looking at this lawyer, like, I just wanted to fucking go through the TV and strangle this motherfucker. Because I'm like, it's people like you that fuck up people's life for the rest of their life. Like, I don't feel like a divorce should mean that your life is just fucking over. You know what I'm saying? For either party. I don't care what happened.
Right.
I really don't. Matt, I don't care how hurt I am, how hurt she is. There's no scenario where I want you to fucking just die. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got kids and shit, or like are co-parenting or whatever the fuck you're doing. You know, like, I want you to be successful because I don't want to deal with your ass. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, like, so you don't have to keep coming to me. You know, I want both of us to be good. And this whole scenario, like, nah, you just need to be fucked up. And then it's like, okay, well, his kids are gonna see him fucked up. Like, how does that, like, who benefits from that shit?
Yeah.
But no, the lawyer said this. Oh, and if we find out enough information, you can also get into his retirement account and take his retirement funds. Who even suggests some shit like that, bro?
A shark.
Like, what the fuck, man? Hey, I respect you because, like, you're a fucking shark. But, like, again, this is a relationship. So I don't even think, that's why I'm like, don't even get lawyers involved. Fuck all that. Because that's what they are. They are sharks. They're dealing with people who are like business to business owner, and that's what they're doing.
I see that every fucking day,
and
bro.
that's what you see, right?
So I like that when you said that, I was like, well,
I mean, it is a business, but again, it's a relationship. And
I
think it needs to be treated differently.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I like when I see it, I'm like, damn, bro.
Like, that was fucked up.
Yeah, I was like. It's like no Vaseline. Fuck it.
He's like, well, just give this to him. Vaseline. and here's the brick.
Tell him to breathe through his nose. He'll be fine. But yeah, no, it's
to me nicely when you fucking me over.
Take me to dinner first, fucker. Fuck. But yeah, no, honestly, it's. So the LA Beer Festival was great.
It was really good.
Oh man, no, honestly,
guys, check out the pictures at the videos. We're gonna post some more stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna post some more stuff. Super excited about everything that's coming on. You know, I'm trying to do it tomorrow, but I don't think I will. I need a bottle up the brew. But I do gotta talk to our buddies at the Homebrew Morovia. Because I gotta buy some capsules and got some carbonation capsules and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it was a blast. Shout out to everybody at the LA Beer Festival again.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for your services, for being there and providing an awesome time for all of the patrons, for us as well. And if you haven't gone to the LA Beer Festival ever in your life, please go. It's super fun. Honestly, it is a blast. And when you go, shoot us a line at bar.chats on our IG, or you could email us or subscribe on our website at barchats.net. We have our female shirts up. We also have our bar chat pillows. And we have our male shirts, the one I am wearing right now. It is almost time for me to leave. But remember, no matter what you do,
where you go,
sip something. Peace, y'all.